Now let's bring in the big fella. It's Stuart Sandall. Stuart, I got a message earlier from one of our viewers, one of our listeners, a loyal listener of ours, and he started calling you in the message. He called you Mutton Stew. Okay? So I have two questions for you. You ever been called that before?
Yes,
Okay,
I have.
so that's not a new name.
No.
It's just the first time I think we've heard it, okay?
Yeah.
And we're going to keep calling you that, okay?
All right, sounds good.
The second thing is, do you like mutton stew?
I do. I do. Yeah, I actually do. So
Pretty tasty.
It is, yeah.
A little delicious there. All right. Very good. Hey, listen, Stuart, great game tonight. 24 points for you, and you were getting it done out there. Talk about the game, the win, and how you feel about your guys getting this big win as you get ready for the playoffs.
I mean, well, tonight wasn't the best we've played. We definitely have had a lot better games. We've definitely played together. The chemistry wasn't quite flowing tonight like the team hoped it would. It kicked in at the end a little bit. We got going, rolling in the second half a lot. And I think if we roll like that, if we come out starting like that, then we got a good chance of going somewhere.
Guys around you, listen, Coach said he didn't think you guys played that great a game. And, of course, Justin Smith, multiple championships on the girls' side with that program and all that he has done in Page as a basketball coach. His expectation level is very, very high. How would you describe it? Would you echo what Coach says? Do you think your team didn't play that great a game? Or from a player standpoint, how do you look at it?
I got to agree with my coach. He obviously knows more than I do. I've learned almost everything I know from him. And he's got a great basketball mind. He sees the game and he knows what's going on. And he sees the potential that each and every one of the players has. He knows how good I am. He knows how good Robert is. And he knows how much better we can get, and he sees that. And so for him to come out and watch a game like this, we should have played a lot better. And for him to see that, he was pretty disappointed, I'd imagine, because we got so much potential. We could be so much better. So.
Yeah. Hey, we're talking to Stuart Sandall, the senior. And, Stuart, it's your team now, okay? You know, being a senior leader. This is your team. It's your moment, and you've got very few of those moments remaining. Everything is precious. How are you approaching it? How does it, what's your take on things as you get ready for the playoffs?
It just reminds me to leave it all on the floor. Tonight was our last regular season game, and our next game, if we don't play like we can, it could be our last game. So if thinking about that, I just want to go out there, put it all on the floor, play as hard as I can, and encourage my teammates to do the same thing, because if we lose our next game, we're done, and I don't want to be done. I really don't. So I just want to go out there, play as hard as I can, and hopefully my teammates do the same.
You feel like you've got what it takes with this group?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You got the big, you got the guard, you got everything, right? You got the pieces that you need. Can I ask you your thoughts on, just a sophomore, Orlando Yazzie picks up the player of the game. Could have given it to you, but we really liked his defensive play today, and I thought it was the best defensive effort I've seen in a boys' game yet this season. We haven't covered a ton of games because it's been the COVID-19 scenario, but your thoughts on the defensive game that he played for you?
I mean, Orlando, he's a great ball player. He's young, and he's got the mind for the game. So, I don't know. He puts in the effort, and, just seeing him do that is great, because with how much he's grown from last year to this year, it's phenomenal, because I played with him last year. He was on the team as a freshman.
Yeah.
He didn't get a whole lot of playing time, but he came into this year and he was ready to go. And last year he had to guard Gabe Gomez and Robert in practice every day.
That's going to teach you right there, isn't it?
Yeah, and this year he's guarded Robert Smith and Dante, and they're a heck of a ball player. All of them are. And so him doing that, he gets pushed around. He pushes them around, and
that's the best laboratory you could have.
Yeah.
Right, play against those two guys and learn your game. Last thing I'm going to do here before we let you go, Stuart, and we certainly hope you have a safe trip home here. But Derek, would you mind getting a close-up? Kind of move your strings there. Get a close-up on this awesome pullover that Stuart has. I like this thing. So last year you guys were the 3A North Region champions.
Yeah.
2020. Look at that thing. Do you love that or what? It's a great graphic anyway, okay, and all of it's the colors and everything. We own the North. There you go. Right? You feel like that still?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready to own the playoffs coming up?
I definitely am. Yep, my team, we can get there. We can do it. I know we can. So if we play hard, we play our game, we can do it.
All right, good luck to you, and thanks for joining us, Stu.
Thank you.
Stuart Sandall, or as they call him in places up north, Mutton Stew, with his effort tonight, 24 points to help lead the way in a 60-51 victory tonight for the Sand Devils over the Holbrook Roadrunners. That caps the season. The Sand Devils are now 10-4 overall. They will await their chance to hopefully host a first-round playoff game next Wednesday when the boys 3A playoffs do begin at the home of the highest seed. They were ranked 8th coming in, and they need to hold at least that position, if not get to the next position up to number 7 or better, to have that first-round home playoff game that they so highly covet. And that'll do it for tonight from Holbrook High School. Again, the final 60-51. Page has defeated the Holbrook Roadrunners. For the entire gang, I am Floyd Simmons, thanking you for joining us for Sports Zone Radio's coverage of Northland basketball. It's brought to you by Choice Wireless.